Hello students, welcome back to Programming in C language. Myself Sreekanth. We are discussing computer fundamentals. On that, input devices we are discussing. Okay, in the previous session videos, I explained clearly about various input devices, and also I explained in detail about keyboard and mouse, right? Yeah. See what this is about keyboard. Keyboard is an input device. A keyboard, normal keyboard consists what? 104 keys, but it going to be vary between what? One keyboard to another keyboards. In a previous version, keyboards like 83 keys are there, 84 keys are there, 80 keyboards like 84 keys, extensions like 101 keys, like Windows. Normally we use right window based keyboards like 104 keys. Some additional keys are also added in what? Different types of keyboards. See, generally these keyboards consist what? It consists what? Keypad was there. It consists numbers 0 to 9 numbers. Some mathematical operations are there. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division symbols are there. Function keys are there. F1 to F12. Punctuation keys there. Some character or alphanumerical keys are there. A to Z. Okay, some modifier keys is there, shift alt control, some cursor keys are there, up down left right, like we discussed some different keys presented in what? Keyboard. Okay, see these are all the major keys what we frequently used in the computer for giving instructions to the computer. Okay, yes. See, also we discuss some different types of keyboards like QWERTY layout keyboard, AZERTY layout keyboard, VARC keyboards, and also explain different types of keyboards like gaming keyboard, wireless keyboard, flexible keyboards, multimedia keyboard, mechanical keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, laptop keyboard, hand keyboard, virtual keyboards, and also I given detailed description about all these keyboards in the previous session videos. Okay, if you missed that session, given that video link in my description box, in this video description box, kindly click and check it out the previous videos. Okay, see this is the different ANSI QWERTY keyboard layout, AZERTY layout keyboard, and Dvorak layout keyboards. See, generally we use ANSI QWERTY keyboard. Just check it out, your keyboard comparing with these keyboards. Generally we go with what? ANSI QWERTY keyboard we are going to be using, but other than ANSI QWERTY, different layout keyboards are also there in the market. Okay. Yes, we also discussed about mouse. See, mouse is nothing but pointing device which is used to provide input in GUI operating system like Windows. GUI stands for what? Graphical User Interface Application. See, normally a mouse consists what? Left button, left click, right button, right click, okay, and another called scroll button is there. Okay, these three things are there. See this left, some functions of the mouse like click, double click, drag, right click, and scroll. See this cursor control device, it is small palm size box which appears a bit like a mouse. See the mouse is represented on the screen in the form of what? Arrow. See we are generally using, right? This is a pointing device, arrow. See it is appear in the monitor, right? See this arrow is called what? Cursor. Normally what we can call it is a cursor. When we are writing a program in some IDEs, there this cursor is going to be blinking. Okay, in the GUI monitor the cursor is looks like what? Arrow shape. Okay, both wire and wireless mouse is also available in the market. See, this mouse is to translate the motion of your hand into what? Signals. See, when you move this mouse, like, okay, how the mouse is going to be movement, and I'm drawing here, right? Like that. We can able to draw something here. We can able to move this mouse cursor in the monitor. Okay. See, a mouse allows us to create what? Graphic elements on the screen, such as lines, curves like lines. We can make some curves, freehand shapes, etc. Move the mouse cursor, select, we can select a particular text, we can scroll it, we can open or execute a program, we can drag and drop, hover, perform other functions with the use of what? Additional buttons. See, we have different types of mouse are there, but generally we go with what? Optical mouse, like, and another one called wireless mouse. Before that, I hope everyone is clear about these functions of mouse, right? Yes, click. Click means what? To click on something. With a mouse means to move the pointer or cursor to the item on the screen. See, and to press and release the mouse button once, usually we are using what? Left button. We are using what? Left button to perform these click operations. Next, double click. See, press and release the mouse button twice in rapid succession. See, we are going to be use this left button two times. We are going to be clicking. Okay. See, that is called double click. Press and release the mouse button twice. Drag means what here? After positioning the mouse pointer over the item, then press the button and hold it down as you move the mouse. Okay, see, this is about drag and release, like that. Right click. See, these three operations generally we go with what? Left button click, double click, and drag. See, if we go with the right click, see, right click means to press the right button of mouse once without moving it. See, what is the use of this right click? See, right click, we can also perform several operations. Okay, when you are clicking the right click. Next, scroll. Scrolling is the property of mouse by which it can scroll the window vertically. A third button called the scrolling button. Okay, see, these are all the various buttons. See, I try to show you here something. Okay, just okay, fine. See, these are all what? Different types of what? Functions presented in what? Mouse, like click, double click, drag, right click, and scroll. See, generally, basically categorized by what? Optical mouse and wireless mouse. Different types of mouses are there, but basically optical mouse and wireless mouse. These are familiar mouses in the market, right? See, what is this optical mouse? Optical mouse is nothing but an advanced computer pointing device. It uses what? Light emitting diode, LED. What it uses? LED, light emitting diodes, an optical sensor, and a digital signal processing, DSP, digital signal processing, in place of the traditional mouse ball. Okay, so in the previous mouses, normal mouses or traditional mouses, it internally consists what? One mouse ball. But once optical mouse comes to here, they uses what? LED and DSP. LED is nothing but what? Light emitting diode, an optical sensor. DSP is nothing but what? Digital signal processing, in place of what? Traditional mouse ball. See, it is more reliable and easy to use the simple ball mouse. Compare it to the traditional ball mouse, it is going to be what? Easy to use and highly reliable. See, it uses what? Light to detect movement rather than by what? Interpreting the motion of a rolling sphere. See, inside each optical mouse there is a small camera that takes more than 1,000 snapshot pictures every second. See, these optical mouses is what? Highly reliable, more reliable. See, and easy to use than what? Comparing to what? Traditional or simple ball mouse. Okay. See, early optical mouse required a special mouse pad. See, normal, if you go with the traditional mouses, there we required what? Mandatory to required what? Mouse pad. Okay, but modern devices can be rolled over what? Traditional pads, as well as over almost any surface other than what? Glass or mirror. See, when you're working with these optical mouses, you cannot place in the glass or mirror. Very difficult to what? Movement the hands that appear in what? Screen. Okay, that cursor is going to appear into the screen. But previously they used what? Mouse pads. See, there are typically no special PC requirements for what? Optical mic, and installation is usually as simple plugging the device into the computer. Okay, a variety of optical mic can be found for Windows like Macintosh, Linux platform, a PS by 2, USB plugs. See, nowadays it also comes what? Wireless, but these optical mouses what? USB plugs. Okay, we are going to be using. See, this is about what? Optical mouse. See, coming to this wireless mouse or cordless mouse. What is this wireless mouse? Name only clearly telling that there is no explicit physical connection with the mouse and with what? This is a system. Okay. A wireless mouse is a computer mouse that needs no wires to send signals from the mouse to a computer. Okay. See, this is about what? Wireless mouse. What internally it uses? RF. Okay, here I mentioned, right? RF. See, observe. See, what is this RF here? RF is nothing but radio frequency technology to communicate what? Information to your computer. See, it contains a transmitter that sends radio signals that encodes the information about the mouse movements and the buttons you click to the receiver. See, it consists what transmitters are there. See, whenever you are performing operations, okay, that transmitter what receives the signals, decodes it, and passes it on to the mouse driver software and the computer's operating system. See, this is a major advantage of wireless mouse is that they can work for large range wireless communication. See, you are not required to sit beside of computer. You can operate it. See, you can also sit somewhat for based on that receiver signals. You can handle it. Okay, you can use it. See, these wireless mics are well suited for what? Presentation settings. With a wireless mouse, a presentator can operate a Microsoft, like especially MS PowerPoint. When you are using presentations, that time this wireless mouse makes what? More sense and easy to use. Okay, so this is advantage for what? Wireless mouse, optical mouse and wireless mouse. Similarly, in keyboards also wired and wireless keyboards are available in the market. Okay. Yes. So you can able to see here different types of mouses are there, like optical mouse, wireless or cordless mouse. See, observe here, optical mouse there. See, optical mouse looks like that. Okay, wireless or cordless mouse. Just a moment. Yeah, yeah. Wireless or cordless mouse is there. Yeah. Laser mouse. See, the laser mouse looks like that. Gaming mouse. See, this is about what? Gaming mouse. Trackball mouse. See, trackball mouse looks like that. Okay. 3D mouse. See, Logitech 3D ultrasonic mouses it is. Mechanical mouse. Okay. Ergonomic mouse and stylus like pen type of mouse. See, these are all what different types of mouses available in the market. Okay, see, we used what familiar mouses, what optical mouses or gaming mouses. Okay, see, what is this trackball mouse? See, it is a stationary input device that has ball mechanism to move the pointer or cursor on the screen. Okay, see, the ball is off inserted on the device and can be easily rolled with what? Finger, thumb or the palm to move the pointer on the screen. See, the device has sensor to detect the rotation of ball. It remains stationary. See, you don't need to move it on the OS like a operating surface. So it is an ideal device if you have limited desk space, as you do not need to move it like a mouse. Okay, see, this is about extra some ball is able to see here, we can call it is what? Track ball, we can call it. Okay, see, the next one called mechanical mouse. See, it has a system of a ball and several rollers to track its movement. It is a corded type of mouse. A mechanical mouse can be used for what? High performance. See, some drawback is that they tend to get dust into the mechanics and thus require what? Regular cleaning is going to be required. Okay, here if it is any kind of dust is there, then we need to clean up, otherwise it won't work properly. See, the familiar mouse is what? Optical mouse. Normally we used everywhere, right? These optical mouses. An optical mouse uses optical electronics to track its movement. It is more reliable than a mechanical mouse and also requires what? Less maintenance. Okay. See, this is about what? Optical mouse. See, we go with the cordless or wireless mouse. See, nowadays it is more familiar in the market, right? Cordless or wireless mouse. See, as the name suggests, this type of mouse lacks cable and uses what? Wireless technology such as IRDA, infrared or radio, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to control the movement of the cursor. See, it is used to improve the experience of using a mouse. It uses what? Batteries for its power supply. See, generally these optical mouses, gaming mouses, these laser mouses normally connected with what? USB to the cabinet, right? It required what? Some external power, but coming to this cordless or wireless mouse, not required to run with the external power. See, it can work with what? Batteries. How it going to be work? Based on what? Which technologies? Like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or infrared or radio, like radio technologies, RF simply we can call it. Okay, see, this is about what? mouse and different types of mouse we are using, okay, and also available in the market. Okay, you need to look out here the main functions of mouse like click, double click, drag, right click, and scroll. So these points are very important to remember. Okay, fine. See, I'm moving to the next input, trackball. Okay, see what is this trackball? A trackball is a computer cursor control device. See, that is mostly used in where notebook or laptop computer. See, if you observe in the notebook or laptop computers, there is no any external mouse, right? See, that going to be one area is there. This is the area here. Internally this trackball is there. See, using this area we can able to what, we can able to access it, we can able to perform mouse operations on the display screen, correct or not? So it is a specific style of computer mouse that allows the user to keep their hand and arm in one place, see, while manipulating a ball that moves the on screen pointer. See, here we are going to be using what, their hand or arm, using this thumb, or we can scroll it, okay, manipulate this ball that moves the on screen pointer. Okay, see, it is a pointing device like similar to what, mouse, except one difference, that in what, trackball, the ball is fixed in a container. See, where this trackball is going to be fixed, this trackball is going to be fixed within a container that is placed on the desk. Okay, so using your finger are used to rotate the ball and thus the cursor. See, when you are rotating your finger here, see, on the area where the trackball is embedded, there you are going to be rotate, automatically the cursor movement is going to be appear in the desktop. See, a trackball requires what, less space than what, mouse, because there is no need to move the whole device, because that trackball is going to be attached what, internally. This trackball is what, stationary, means fixed in internally, so it does not require much space to use it. See, this trackball mouse does not need a mouse pad, correct or not? Because we are not using external mouse pad, it is internally embedded, right? Does not need a mouse pad or smooth surface underneath it to operate efficiently. See, it going to be comes in the different shapes like ball, okay, button, and a square. It going to be comes in the different shapes. See, that is about what, track ball. Okay, see, user rolls the ball to position the on-screen pointer using their thumb, fingers, or commonly the palm of the hand, while using the fingertips to press the mouse button. Okay, see, that area internally it going to be fixed with what, trackball. See, generally where we are using this trackball, used in what, notepad or laptop computers, there this trackball is embedded. Okay, yes, so this is about another input device called trackball. See, next we go with the joystick. See, what is this joystick? Joystick is another pointing device that has been designed to what, play games on the computer. See, it is used to move the cursor position on a monitor screen. It consists of a small vertical layer called a stick. So you can able to see here, yeah, so it going to be, it looks like what, one stick is there, right? Yes. Okay, so it consists what, small vertical layer, like say called a stick, mounted on the base, that is used to steer the screen cursor around. See, a joystick contains what, various buttons for various functions. The functioning of these buttons differ in what, different games. Here I given some joystick elements like stick, base, trigger, extra buttons, auto fire switch, throttle, hat switch, section cup, like different types of joystick elements is there. Okay, using these elements we can able to operate easily. See, the pointer continuous moving in the direction, the joystick is what, pointing. To stop the pointer, you must return the joystick to it upright position. See, joystick are also used in what, industry, to control the operations of what, computer driven machines like huge cranes. See, simply we can call joystick is a cursor control input device used mainly for what, computer games. Okay, see, it is mainly what stick that pivots on a base and reports its angle. Okay, it has some one or more push buttons whose state can also be read by the computer. A popular variation of the joystick used on what modern video games. See, generally these joystick used in what games. Okay, see, it also controlling machines just on I told like cranes, trucks, underwater, like vehicles, wheelchairs, surveillance cameras, and so on. Okay. See, there are different types of joysticks are available like a finger operated joystick, isometric joystick, hand operated joystick, so on. See, simply my point is here joystick is also what input to device. See, it is familiar to use where in the games when you are playing the games on the computer, that time these joysticks makes more sense and easy to play because it consists additional elements like stick, base, trigger, extra buttons, auto fire switch, like hair switch, suction cup, like different kinds of elements are enabled in the joystick. Okay, yes, we'll move to the next input to device. This is about joystick. So next we go with the light pen. Simply we can call it is electronic pen. See what it is. Light pen is an input to device consisting of a stylus that is connected to a computer's monitor used to draw what pictures or lines on the monitor screen. So you can able to see. So this is about what stylus. Okay. So it is like a light pen. Okay. Simply we can call stylus. See, it is simply we can call what pointing device. Okay. See, this is invented around 1955s, like a whirlwind project. Okay. Yeah, it is mainly used to draw for what pictures or lines on the monitor screen. See, this light pen contains a photocell and an optical system that is placed in the pen shaped small tube. Whenever this cell is brought closer to the screen, it sends the light emitting from the screen and it generates the electrical pulses. See, these pulses are transmitted to a signal processor that identifies the particular pixel of the monitor where the pin is touching. See, this light pen is what used for correction in architecture design, data collections, digital signatures, and CAD. CAD already explained, right? Computer aided design. Okay, so I'm talking about what this CAD, computer aided design applications. Okay, see, these light pen based systems are common part of what personal digital assistance PDA. I told you right, PDA, personal digital assistants and handheld computers. See, it is used for what? Correction architecture designs, data collections, design, digital signatures, handheld computers, PDA, and CAD. See, a light pen is what? Pen shaped input to device which connects compatible computers. What exactly this is going to be do? Okay, the device contains a light sensor which when pointed at a cathode ray tube CRT. Okay, we'll discuss in the next session in detail about CRT, cathode ray tube screens. See, it generates a signal each time the electron beam raster passes by the spot the pen is pointing at. Okay, see, simply you can remember it in depth. This much of things are not required. Okay, simply you can understand a light pen is what? Light pen is a input to device. Okay, it consists of a what? Stylus that is connected to a computer's monitor. Use it for what? To draw pictures, lines on the monitor screen. Okay. See, these are all the various examples where we are using this stylus, light pen. Okay. Yes, use it for data collections, digital signatures, CAD applications, PDA, handheld computers, and so on. Okay. So this is another input to device we are using in the market, light pen. Okay. So next we go with what? Touch screen. See, what is this touch screen? See, you're all familiar about these touch screen computers, right? See, everywhere you can able to observe in the ATM centers or generally if you have this tab or mobiles, touch screen mobiles, like notepads, there we frequently using this touch screen, correct? So instead of using these pointing devices like mouse or like keyboards, keypads or like stylus, so instead of using these input devices directly we can touch with our finger or thumb, right? Yes. See, this touchscreen is a special input device which only needs a what? Finger touch to supply input to the system rather than what? Typing on a keyboard or any other pointing devices. Okay. See, these touch screen or touch screen panels or display overlays which have the ability to what? Display and receive information on the same screen. So you can able to observe here, using this touch screen directly we can able to touch that particular screen. We can able to perform data related operation there. Only we can give the data instruction and we get data informations. Okay, so these are all the examples of what? Touch screens. See, simply touching and lifting the finger generated the action of what? Single mouse click. I told you, right? Different types of functions of clicks. Like touching the screen twice after a short interval generates the action of what? Double click. Okay. If you touch generally become single mouse click. See, if you touch double click, then it takes some time. After a short interval generates what? Action of what? Double click. And touching data, moving finger without lifting it generates the action of what? Dragging. We can also drag the data or component or something, folders or anything. You can also use what? Directly with the help of finger we can drag it. The popularity of smartphones like PDAs, portable game consoles, and many types of information appliances is driving the demand for what? Touch screens. See, a typical application of touch screen is for what? Selection of processing options that are represented with what? Graphical icons. Everything is going to be represented in the form of what? Graphical icons. Okay. See, these are all the various examples where we are using this touch screen. Okay, like PDAs, like game consoles, personal computers, electronic voting machines, okay, POS, point of sale, information appliances, medical field, automated teller machines, ATM, okay, everywhere. See, nowadays you can observe in the real world environment, like most of the places, these touch screen related components are going to be using. Okay, see, we are very familiar with the smartphones and tablet. There also we are using, right? The main functions of touchscreen what? Tap, double tap. See, in the mousing or pointing devices we can click, double click, right? We are using. But coming to here, tap, double tap, touch and hold, drag, swipe, like that we are going to be using. Okay, see, so this is about what? Touch screen. Okay, yes. Yeah, we'll stop up to here. We're going to be discuss remaining all the input devices in the next video session, because so many input devices are there. I'm going to be discussing some major input devices in our recording sessions. Okay, yeah. Already we discussed about keyboard, mouse, trackball, joystick, light pen, and touch screen, right? Yes, we try to discuss some more input to devices in the next coming sessions. Okay, I'm stopping the session up to here. If you like my videos, make it like. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe it. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much.